listen, y'all wanna know the best way to maintain respect with a broad? Whether you're dating her or you're trying to get out with her or you've been with her for years and she acting out of pocket, she disrespecting you, testing you out of pocket. Man, listen, it all comes down one thing, man. You gotta maintain frame, man. You gotta maintain your masculine frame. And what do we mean by that? That means that you don't just walk around here, when you're kicking it with her, you always trying to be the comedian, you always trying to entertain her. I done talked about this before, man, but y'all don't get it. Because I get emails from some dudes, they like, hey man, I've been with this chick for some time and now she acting out of pocket, she always testing me, she disrespecting me. When I said dates, she flaking, she doing this and that. It is simply because you losing frame. You letting her wear the pants. You letting her run shit. You letting her run the relationship because you trying to overcompensate for your insecurities. Maybe there's something about you that you ain't comfortable with. So you overcompensate. Man, listen, when you out on these dates, bro, do not try to be her entertainer, man. I done told ya. When you out with a broad and you feeling nervous, because first of all, you ain't on your purpose, you ain't on your grind, you ain't trying to get your bread up, so you don't feel like you deserve this chick. So you're trying to be over the top, acting like a clown. Man, listen, we ain't out here trying to stand up on the table and juggling oranges, doing backflips, stand up on elephants and all this. We ain't here to entertain no broad, man. We gonna sit here, have an adult conversation. Whenever we kicking it, we always gonna be trying to maintain our frame. And I don't mean that you gotta be all stiff like, Jason Voorhees. I don't mean that. I just mean that you know when to be funny and when to not be funny. And when I say be funny, you ain't gotta be like Kevin Hart, you cracking jokes all the damn time, you're laughing your ass off, you know what I'm saying? It's like you're trying to just entertain her. Because you know what happens when you lose your masculine frame, when you're trying to be her clown, that's when she tries to ask you these difficult questions. She always trying to act out of pocket. She's showing up for the date, an hour late, giving you flimsy excuses. That's what you're gonna get, man. She flirting with other dudes in front of you because you ain't up on game. First of all, you ain't on your purpose, you ain't getting your grind up, you ain't stacking bread up. So when you out with a dime, you don't feel like you deserve this broad. So you acting all nervous, you always trying to, keep the conversation going, talking 1,000 miles per hour. And you know what you're gonna get when you always acting like a man. You ain't trying to talk 1,000 miles per hour, She gonna ask you something like, are you always this quiet? Are you always this serious? Because she don't know. She don't know what you think. She don't know how to take you. You feel me? She thinking to herself like, hey, man, how can I test this dude, What he thinking? I don't know if he likes me or not because he's quiet. Because you ain't out here trying to be her clown, trying to let her run in everything because you comfortable with who you are. You feel me? Because if you with a broad right now and she always out of pocket, she always, arguing with you, always trying to bring up an argument, always trying to bring up some conflict, asking you difficult questions that you ain't got the answer to. It is simply because you ain't acting like a man. Know what I'm saying? You gotta maintain that frame. It don't matter whether it's a broad you've been with for 50 years, 1 day, 1 week. It don't matter, bro. You always gotta maintain that frame. You always gotta maintain that swag. You know what I'm saying? The sexual energy. Do not try to be acting like her. Y'all bodies, it's like back in college, y'all bunking together and all that. She ain't your high school buddy, bro. She ain't your college buddy. Y'all damn near let all the sexual tension go because you get into this friendly vibe, always clowning all the damn time, and you wonder why she's disrespecting you, man. She's showing up, you set the date at 7, she's showing up at 7:30. And she giving you flimsy excuses, man. Or let's say you're trying to set up a date, she always flaking on you, and you always letting it slide. You wonder what that is. Man, act like a man. Grab hold of your nuts and act like a man. Do not try to be her clown. Man, we real men out here. We're trying to stack this bread up, trying to get all the dimes chasing us. We ain't chasing no dimes, we're chasing this paper. And if she ain't with it, man, she can kick rocks, bro. Let the other one in. Know what I'm talking about? Yeah, that's what you gotta understand. Y'all letting all these broads, y'all giving them way too much energy, y'all giving them way too much validation. And for what, man? You don't even know this broad. Next time you are with a broad, just chill, kick back, lean back, let her do all the talking. Just ask a question and let her respond. If it goes to one of them awkward sounds, man, that ain't your problem, man. Let her feel that silence. Do not never feel like you gotta say something to fill the silence in. Like, oh shit, what am I gonna say? Man, let it be. Let it marinate. Do not start acting like a clown, doing backflips. That's the problem. Y'all feel like y'all gotta, trying to impress him. You gotta do something to maybe impress him. We ain't impressing nothing, man. We real men out here. We alpha male. Know what I'm saying? We ain't with it. We into stacking our bread up. We into letting them chase us. If they ain't finna do that, man, on the next one, man. That's what y'all gotta understand. And that's what I'm trying to teach y'all. If you don't like what I'm saying, man, you can tell the channel off, man. You know what I'm saying? If you trying to set up a date with a chick and she always flaky, she only gets one shot. If she flakes on the first date, man, you done. Ain't no pursuit, man. Forget all that. We ain't got no time to pursue no broad for years. We ain't got no time. Yeah, some of y'all be pursuing a broad for years, man. It's like you ain't got nothing else going on in your life, man. Come on. I'm keeping it a buck because I don't want to see dudes when I'm out here and I'm watching dudes on dates, I'm watching dudes online giving all this energy. Oh, you're so beautiful, you this and that, bro. I'm like, man, these dudes don't understand. She be getting validation from all the dudes, man. All types of dudes. She getting validation from all types of dudes. So why you want to line up? Y'all damn near lining up in the validation line. Like you finna get some play. You ain't getting no play, man. If you acting like that, you ain't getting no play. So if you with a broad right now and she acting out of pocket, she, always testing you, showing up for the date, showing up late on the date and all that, tighten up. Look at yourself. Because she acting like that because of you. You losing frame. You act like a broad. You act like a clown. You Kevin Hart. And you trying to be her entertainer. Man, nah. And remember, I didn't say that you gotta be like the Terminator. You just gotta hold that masculine energy. You know what I'm saying? And everything gonna be Gucci.